I see Mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Pekin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little other they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg, my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try, yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joints with a trembling, oh, hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Biafran. I'm really telling you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The river they go. The river they go. Opposite Udi. But the rocky hand the side. Along Gusukudu road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver. The driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the party boy. See no day for talk. See no day for talk. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting. This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Biafran.
60s. So that should ring as a warning to all of them that we are not joking. I do not believe in peaceful actualization or whatever rubbish is called. I have never seen where you become free by peaceful means. If you know, you tell me. I am a student of contemporary history. I have never come across anywhere in history books where you get your freedom out of a peaceful process. It's never happened. Never, ever, ever.
Now, let me ask you, if you look at the world today, look at a
Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Thank you for connecting to the program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you are joining us from. I welcome you and I urge you to like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends, share to your neighbors, share to everyone that is close to you. Call your neighbors to join us. Let us do this very quick one, very quick one. Is our evening program. We don't waste much time. We use the little time we have to create awareness as much as we can. So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, I appreciate every one of you. I welcome all of you. And I thank you for joining. Remember, you must have to share this program, like and share. Invite someone to join us. Invite someone to join us, like and share to other platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you so that we can be able to reach out to those who we are supposed to reach out to. Once again, I wish all of you a very successful sit at home. I appreciate every Biafran. We have had a very successful sit at home. It was very, very successful, and I appreciate every Biafran that has made it a success. I thank all Biafrans far and wide, wherever you are, and you participated on today's sit at home. I thank you so much for being part of the sit at home. It is not easy, even in the face of all the trials and challenges, in the face of all the attacks and blackmail, yet Biafran people have refused to be stopped. It is not ordinary. It takes an extraordinary strength for someone to be able to be participating in this very Biafra struggle today, more especially people in the homeland. It takes an extraordinary strength. When you look around you, left, right, and center, you will see reasons why you must have to quit. There are several reasons for you to quit. There are several reasons for you to be afraid. There are several reasons for you to stay away, more especially people in Biafra land. But many of us have refused to quit. We have refused to stay away. It is a thing of praise. Every one of you deserve praises. You deserve appreciation. Everyone that is watching this program from Biafra land, you deserve appreciation. It is not easy. It is not easy. In the midst of all the trials, in the midst of all the temptations, all the attack that is coming on daily basis, right, left, and center, and yet so many of us are standing firm and standing strong. It is not easy. I appreciate every one of you that have made today's sit at home a success. In the midst of all the challenges, in the midst of all the trials, in the midst of all the temptations, Biafrans are facing so many challenges from all corners, but yet you never gave up. I appreciate you. I celebrate every Biafran that have been there today to add their voice to demand the unconditional release of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has taken the bullet for us and continue to take the bullet for us. He deserves this very audience today. The same thing, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He has done a lot for you and I. Mazi Simon Ekpa is also facing the same persecution because of you, because of me. For everything that these two people are going through, it is not because of themselves, not for their own selfish interest, not for their own personal interest. It is because of you and because of me. That is why they are facing the challenges they are facing today. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must understand that we must continue to protect and defend our land. It is not everything that people will do for us. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing his own part in the DSS in Nigerian court, Mazi Simon Ekpa is an international level in Finland as he's representing Biafra. You, what are you doing? Are you still gossiping? Are you still pushing lies, propaganda, and blackmail? Are you still paying attention to irrelevant people? That is the question you must answer. It is sad that some people spend their time to pay attention to irrelevant people, people that have nothing to offer you. Just like that fool that was detained for a long time. That fool who served the zoo and later they detained him. Now they release him. He has started speaking again. And some of you are sharing his videos. Some of you are sharing his videos, making him popular again. I don't know when we Biafrans will learn lesson. Sometimes the best way to deal with some issues is silence. The best way to deal with some idiot, silence. With silence, we do a lot of things. It is not in all cases you come out and you talk and you shout and you respond. You don't respond to everything. There are certain issues you don't respond to. No matter how difficult it is, when they talk and talk, even onto your feet, you keep silent and pretend you're not hearing it. Sometimes that is the best way to respond to some idiots. That's the best way. You don't have to give them that attention. You know they are seeking for attention. You know they are seeking for relevance. Why are you giving them relevance? Why? Why are you giving them relevance? Ignore them. Pretend that they don't exist and you see them disappear. Our concern today should be how to defend Biafra land. In our morning program, we had people come in, and one of our sisters made a suggestion in our morning program on people in Biafra land, that there are some natural methods we can be able to call nature to work for us. There are natural prayers we can make to Chukwu Okike Abiama, and he will defend us and work for us. Every hand must be on deck. As you know now, we don't have the weapons. We don't have the armor tanks to fight. We don't have the same ammunition that the enemies have. So in all that we do, we must always call the attention of Chukwu Okike Abiama to guide and protect us. And that our sister made that wonderful suggestion, that for those of us who are in Biafra land must pay attention to these suggestions. Whenever a Biafran is lost in the hand of these criminals, anytime we lose Biafran in the hand of these criminals, before the burial, make sure you send that person a message. Put sand inside the coffin or put a knife or whatever, send him a message to take vengeance. We cannot fight this battle alone. We have to begin to call on the dead and the living. And we also have to continue to pray for our Liberation Army. The Liberation Army are facing a very terrible time as we speak. Nobody cares this time around. These are people that have devoted their time, devoted their life to defend us, to fight for us. But some of us do not pay attention. We don't care about them. Something as simple as even praying for them, you don't even pray for them. Some of you don't even remember them in your prayers. It is very, very bad. If there is nothing you can do for the Liberation Army, at least remember them in your prayers. Take the sand in Biafra land, more especially those of us in Biafra land. Use that sand early morning to carry that sand in Biafra land and pray for their protection. Pray that the land will defend them, the land will protect them, the land will fight for them. And if you will lose any man, any woman in the hand of the Janjaweed, the enemies, do not bury that person without making a prayer and send that very person to take vengeance. We have gotten to a stage where all man will fight in this battle. Remember, at a point in time, PMSimonEkpaNjoku said that a time is going to come when every man is going to join this fight. That if it takes that we have to equip everybody to engage in this fight, everybody must be equipped. Today, you don't even wait for somebody to come and equip you. We know we have that foundation with PMSimonEkpaNjoku. PMSimonEkpaNjoku has the capacity and the strategies on how to do it. Unlike today, things are different. Things are different. And as things have changed and different, we must have to learn to do things differently. We must have to learn to do things differently. We cannot overlook and say all is well We cannot stop talking and we cannot stop doing what you're supposed to do. Because if we don't do it, nobody's going to do it for you and I. We must have to take responsibility to engage in this battle, fight this battle until we win. Don't ever give up. It does not matter what the enemies are saying. It doesn't matter what they are doing. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. We must learn to engage in this battle, fight it and win the battle. We must win this battle. Wherever you are watching this message from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama, please, you must have to be strong. You must have to be strong. Do not allow the enemies to overtake you. Do not allow the enemies to overpower you. Do not allow their propaganda and their blackmail to get you. We must continue to do what we have to do. We must continue to make sure that our land is defended by all means. The defense of our land is in our hand. If we do not defend our land, nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody. If you do not defend your land, nobody is going to do it for you. If you think there is somebody elsewhere that will come and fight this battle, nobody. It is you and I. We have to fight this battle and win it. We must fight this battle and win it. There is no two ways about it. We must fight the battle and win the battle. So wherever you are today, as a Biafran, never give up. Never get discouraged. Is it going to be easy? It is not going to be easy. Anybody that comes and preach to you that, oh, it is easy, you just go to sleep and you wake up, something will happen. No. It's not going to be that. More sacrifice will be made. People are going to die. People are going to leave. Whatever you are hearing today, whatever you are seeing today, is not just a blackmail or propaganda. It is something that we must be very careful of. The Fulanis are stepping up their game. What about you? The Fulani terrorists are stepping up their game. What about you? What about you? What are you doing? When you go to the news every day, you see that the Fulanis are stepping up their game. They are moving from one state to the other. They are advancing, seriously advancing. What about you? How have you advanced all this while? Sometimes, do you normally sit down and ask yourself, you know, Mazen Nandekano started warning us about the presence of the Janjaweed. Just like joke, we are here and we are watching and look at them coming with a speed. As we speak today, it is no longer of issue of saying, oh, they are coming, they are on the way. They are already on the ground. We are seeing them on videos. They are boldly equipping themselves. What about you that these people are coming after? What are you doing? More especially people in Biafra land. In your churches, what are you doing? In your shrines, what are you doing? In your gatherings, in your meetings in Biafra land, what are you doing? Do anybody need to come and give you a revelation that Nigeria is not for you? Today, with the number of deaths that is happening today, some people are still focusing on election. Some people are already joining P2B. Some people are already joining that very man who doesn't care about others except himself. Do you ever know that P2B can come boldly and condemn the destruction of houses? The destruction of properties of Biafra land in Lagos State? He never complained. Even though it was because of him that many Biafrans lost their life. Igbo Biafrans, more especially, lost their life in Lagos State, lost their means of livelihood, their houses destroyed. We never saw P2B come to pay condolence visit or make a case for them or speak boldly and demand for compensation for them. He didn't. But when his own family house was affected, you saw him online. You saw him online. He was talking everywhere and shouting. That is a Nigerian politician for you. Whatever they are doing is for their sake, not for you. Nigerian politicians don't care about you. Every Nigerian politician, it doesn't matter their race, it doesn't matter their religion, it doesn't matter their location. All the politicians, these are the same people recruited by the colonial masters to make sure that they keep you down. And they have been doing that job very, very well for the enemies. The job of enslavement, they have done it very well. Almost all the apparatus in Nigeria is controlled by the Janjaweed today. Is it the media? The media cannot even boldly report the attack that is going on. They can't. The media cannot boldly report the attack. The police cannot work, neither will they act. All they see is that when the people react, you will see them come out and begin to push one agenda or the other. Only when the people say enough is enough, they will come after the people. How long shall we continue to listen to this madness and this idiocy? How long will the people continue to tolerate madness? For how long? You only come, you talk, you make noise, and the nonsense continues. You come, you blab, you talk, and you rake, and they continue what they're doing. I saw one of the video I saw lately. I think I will try to play that video. You see, the community were angry in Biafra land, and they say enough is enough, that they're going to take action. This is what the situation in every part of the zoo. How many people have that boldness to come and speak? How many people have the boldness to speak? Only few people have the boldness to speak. Only very few people have the boldness to speak. Many people cannot boldly come out and speak. Many cannot boldly come and say what their problem is. Many people are afraid. They don't want to offend the people. They do not want to offend anybody. And they are buying into everything that happens and however it happens. 1 minute, let me answer a call, please. Just 1 minute. I'm live. Sorry for that interruption. It was a very important call, and I have to answer the call while we continue. Sorry for that obstruction. So, my fellow Biafrans, the loss of life that is happening is something that we will not keep silent to. Every one of us, wherever you are, you must wake up. You must wake up, and we must start doing something now, not tomorrow. We must start doing something now. We must begin to take responsibility. And I thank you, some communities are already gathering. Don't wait for anybody. I am telling you, don't wait for anybody. Do not wait for anybody to protect you. If you know how you are going to protect yourself in your own locality, among yourself, that is the best move you can make for now. Because the problem in the Zoological Republic is not ending soon. And some people are already rising up and the challenges. When we say that the military and the police are colluding, it is no longer a joke. If you like, take it. If you don't like, don't take it. It's up to you. It does not change anything. The only thing is that the better you accept this, the truth, the better you accept the truth of the nature of things that are happening. The more you accept the truth, the more prepared you are and the more secure you are. But if you refuse to accept the truth, well, I don't know what is going to be your fate in time to come. If you refuse to accept the truth, I don't know what is going to be your fate. But it is better you accept the truth now that you have the time. Accept the truth while you have the time. If you don't, it is going to be very, very difficult. I want us to pay attention to this video. I saw this video, it caught my attention, and I want to share it with every one of us. Let us listen and hear how this community in Biafra land we are grieving, how they grieved, and they ask me. It is not just about talking. You have to talk and take action. I like for the fact that they came out and they boldly challenged the authorities and they were telling them what they're supposed to do. But because the zoological republic will never make any move to favor the masses. I want you to pay attention and listen. Most of you, let us dissect the video and what is happening. This is in the riverine area in Ogoni, to be precise. In Ogoni, to be precise. It is still about the Fulani herdsmen taking life of innocent people. In Ogoni, in Biafra land, they are complaining to the police. And you will hear him say clearly, every time they make a report, nothing happened. Even when the report, people die, people are murdered, nobody is arrested. Never, ever any Fulani arrested. Even though they know that it is Fulanis that are projecting this evil. I want you to listen to him. They gave up to the Fulanis in Ogoni land to pack out with immediate effect. They say they don't want any Fulani Janjaweed in the Ogoni land anymore. They don't want them anymore. And failure to leave their land, they are going to take action by themselves. They are going to resort to self-help. And you know what that means? This is Ogoni people saying they do not want Fulanis in their place anymore. How many communities in Biafra land can come out, gather like this, and say they do not want the Fulani Janjaweed anymore? How many communities in the mainland, I'm talking about the 5 eastern states in the mainland, how many of them can gather like this and say, we don't want the Fulani Janjaweed anymore in our territory? How many of them? How many communities can be able to do this? Our situation in Biafra land, more especially in the 5 eastern states of the Igbo-speaking states, those states, the docile about the situation of the Fulanis, I can't understand. Why other regions are coming out, speaking out, masses, youths coming out in the boldly in the public and demand that Fulani should vacate their area. You can't get this kind of speech in our territory. Why? The only place you can hear this speech is among those of us who are agitating. You can never see this kind of movement in our territory called Biafra land. If you do it, it will bring death. Don't you ask yourself a question, are we not the same with the other people? Is it not the same country that these people are living that we are living in? This is Biafra land, Ogoni section. But whenever the Igbo Biafrans rise up and demand, it becomes a different ballgame. And have they have infused fear. The damage that these people have caused the Igbos. Some of us don't know the damage. We don't know. When we are saying that we should move as with the highest speed we will have to get out of Nigeria, when we are talking about it, some of you don't understand the damage they have done, the kind of fear they have created in the life of many people in Biafran land. If you have this kind of gathering in Biafran land, you know what will happen. You know how many people that will die. They won't even listen to you. They will just open fire. But look at them addressing the police and giving them ultimatum, telling Fulani to vacate their area with immediate effect, or else they will resort to self-harm. And they are saying it boldly, without missing words. This is the situation in Nigeria. Some people are already speaking up. This is Ogoni land in Biafra land. They are taking up the challenge. And they have given Fulani ultimatum to leave their territory, or they will resort to self-harm. They don't want them. Or Supreme Master Nandekana have said it in his announcement. If you want to live in Biafra land, whether Fulani or non-Fulani, we don't stop you from living in Biafra land. But come and live in the city, rent house the same way other people rent house. Do your businesses and go back to where you come from. That is all we ask. Why are you coming to occupy land by fire, by force in our territory? But when we go to your own side, we pay house rent, we houses, we rent shop. Not only renting, we do our business and we develop the area. We even employ citizens of the area. Why is our own case different? Why is our own case different? Why is it that when you come to our own area, you will take land forcefully, establish a village, establish a colony without any permission, and you take it and it becomes yours, even by force, by fire, by force? And what the government will tell us is that we know you should accommodate them. Terrorists that forcefully enter that land. But look at us that travels have. Where in Nigeria will an woman go now, take land, just build house? You know, for our own, we can't build. We can't stay in a hut. We cannot stay in a house. We always stay in a well-established house. But can you tell me a state in Nigeria where an Igbo man will just go now, take a land, establish it, build a house, and just stay there without anything? Even to an extent that today, including Lagos State, there are some places you will go, you will have your money to rent a house. They will not rent house to you simply because you are an Igbo Biafran. You want to rent a house. Once they find out that you are a Biafran, they will not rent you that house. This is what is happening even as we speak, as you're watching this video, as you're watching me. You go to a place to buy, you want to buy a land the same way other people are buying, with your C of O or whatever, they give you all the documents. You just wake up one morning and you see they have taken that land, they demolish it and tell you that it is no longer yours. They will tell you that the land does not belong to you anymore, and there is nothing you can do. In as much as even in buying that land, in Nigeria, if they say the land to a Yoruba man at 10,000, Igbo man will buy it at 20,000. Hausa man will be it will sell the man to at 5,000. Even at 5,000, Hausa man will not buy. A Fulani man, him to just pay the tax, he will not even pay. To maintain the place, he will not. But an Igbo man will not only maintain the place, he will develop the place, he will employ your citizens and pay tax at the same time. But yet, he's never respected a lot. He's never respected. The best thing for us to do is to walk out, because This fear they put into, most especially those of them that call themselves elite, those of them that call themselves the millionaires and billionaires in Nigeria, the elite. These are the worst of the worst. They have decided to put their faith in that fraudulent Nigeria. They have already planted themselves in a system that favors them alone. The fraud in Nigeria is now favoring them, and they don't care about you. The politicians, the Ohanezendibo, the traditional rulers, all those elites, those wealthy men, they don't care about you. They don't care. They have been beaten and they have accepted their fate. That is why you see some of them. They don't even have a room in their own hometown. But you go to Abuja, they own a street, they own a state, and they are still building a state. Even as we speak, some people are still state in the northern part of Nigeria. Igbo people are building a state in the northern part of Nigeria as we speak. These are the bunch of idiots that when you talk about Biafra, they will tell you which Biafra. They refer to be in Nigeria. Look at the situation now. These people are making it for themselves. Ogoni people. They have given you the full ideas, quick notice to get out. But you cannot get this kind of thing. When you see it in Biafra land, it will either they will just talk one or two things, and they will even hide in the bush. Police will not be there, they will hide in the bush, one statement, and that is it. That is how they have destroyed us. I want you to listen to this ultimately.
You understand? But the issue is that we have been making frantic efforts to make sure that all these problems are linked on the God. One, there are
grammar. After speaking,
and axis, and so many other local governments. They are going around local government by local government, and they do this in conjunction with various sole administrators of this particular FGAs. So these are steps see as in resolving the axis. But if not for the fact that the area commander is now on leave, area commander Bori, maybe you people wouldn't have, they would have addressed this issue. And by making all effort to ensure that we arrest these vendors. Today, there is operation going on at Bochia Forest. As I am talking to you, operation is still against the killers.
you have heard it. Till you hear him saying that is just propaganda. They will do nothing. They will do absolutely nothing. You think they're going to do something? If you believe in these people, at your own risk. Anybody that try to trust Nigerian police or Nigerian military, at your own risk. You will be there and you will die, and they will continue to move ahead. Every one of you that is out there, it is time for us to begin to think of how to defend our land and protect our land. Nobody is going to protect you. Nobody is going to defend you. You must learn to defend yourself. We must defend ourselves. Our Prime Minister, PMSimonEkpaNjoku, is not around. Nnamdi is not with us. These are the two men that have strong voices that when they speak, things change. When Nnamdi grant a speech, everybody will run around. The same thing with PMSimonEkpaNjoku. And they have taken them away from us. Today, we are resigned to fate. wherever you are as a Biafran, every one of us must begin to think of an alternative. I'm not going to tell you to wait for me or wait for anybody. We must begin to do something within ourselves. We must begin to do something within ourselves. I'm not going to tell you to fold your hand and begin to wait for somebody. You know the Liberation Army of Biafra, the challenges they are facing today. You see how they are bombarding Okigwe. You see how they are bombarding Okigwe. And it is the same Biafran people that are acting as informant. So, when all of you have succeeded in dispatching and destroying the Liberation Army, what else do you expect? You resign to fate. And I bet you, pray that what happened in Benue State does not come to Biafra land. If it comes to Biafra land, it is going to be triple. Revelations have made it, prophets have spoken about it, and I don't need a prophet to tell me how serious it is. That if what happened in Benue State happened in Biafra land, it will be triple. Because, you know, we are the arch enemy of the Janjaweed. If they can treat Benue people that fought alongside with them, if they can treat Benue people the way they are treating them, imagine how they're going to treat you when they get you. If they can treat Benue people with the anger and venom they are treating them, imagine what will happen to you when they get you. I want us to watch this one also. This is another video that is coming from Biafra land too. People are resorting to self-harm. It is very clear that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is not ready to help anybody. It is very, very clear that Zoological Republic doesn't care about anybody. They don't care what you think. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what. And today, people are looking for solutions for themselves. I want us to watch this one. This is another group also. Equip yourself. This time, I don't care where you belong. I don't care where you put your faith. I don't care who you believe or who you follow. The most important thing today is for you to rise up and begin to think of how to secure your region. That is the message. Everybody must begin to rise up, think of how to secure their region. Because from all this, PMSimonEkpa is not here. He has his own strategy. People can pay attention to him. He has the forces that he has developed already. The Liberation Army, we are loyal to him. It's a different ballgame today. Today you see Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. People are running helter-skelter, confused in confusion. And we cannot remain in this confusion and the Janjaweed will enter. If they dare, I won't tell you what will happen. You should know better. Just pray. Every one of you pray that this rain don't fall. It is going to be really, really bad. It is really going to be really bad. I want us to watch this. First video I am seeing. I don't know whether if you have seen another video. This is the very first video I'm seeing where a group, vigilante group, came out and they announced openly that they are after the Fulanis. This is Obo. This is happening in Obo. And this is what we have been calling for. This is Obo community. This is what every other region is supposed to be doing. Not forming a security outfit with the Janjaweed. This is the very first time I see this kind of video. I don't know if other people have seen. If you have seen anyone, please send it to me. I would like to watch it. This is the very first video I am seeing where a security outfit, vigilante group came out and said that they are after the Fulanis, calling for help for them to sustain and protect the people against the Fulanis. This is the first I have seen. Ibubago is never against the Fulani. Ibubago, they are fighting against the Biafra restoration, and they say it openly. Agune Chemba in Anambra State, they are against the liberation of Biafra. Against the liberation of Biafra. Every security outfit formed, both the AVG or whatever, in Anambra State, they are fighting against the liberation of Biafra. They never, you can never see them confessing fight against the Fulanis. I have never seen any other video in Biafra land where a group of vigilantes are speaking about going after the Fulanis. This is the first one I have seen. And this is what Biafra land needs now. I don't care where you belong, go. I don't care who you follow. I don't care who you support. You see this attack that Fulanis are bringing. This is the solution. And I like this open announcement that these people are making. You see, the Ogoni people did their own, and they made it openly. Even they call police in. They show their grievances. You can't do that in Biafra. If you do it, they translate it differently. Before you know it, the government will come in and hijack it. If these people invite police, before you know it, the government will hijack it now. They will tell them, don't go after Fulani. They will begin to tell them to go after Liberation Army. But I hope they will uphold it, not be hijacked. I hope they will not be hijacked. The very first video I am seeing where a security outfit come out and declare war against the Fulanis and call for the help of their people. This is the only thing we are asking for. Every other region should be doing it. I cannot tell you that the Liberation Army of Biafra will protect you everywhere you are. I cannot tell you that the Liberation Army will be able to protect the Biafra land the way it's supposed to. Anybody promising you that is deceiving you. Anybody promising you that the Liberation Army that you have can be able to secure you is deceiving you. They're deceiving you. This is what everybody is supposed to be doing. To be able to withstand the attack coming from the Fulani Janjaweed, because they will not stop. If you think they will stop, they will never stop. If you think they will never stop, in fact, they are just starting. When they interviewed Olakunle, you heard what he said. He said, even if it takes them 1,000 years, they will definitely continue with their project of Islamization and Fulanization of Nigeria. And looking at your government the way it is, the Nigeria itself is in the hand of the terrorists as we speak. They are in charge. They will decide who becomes the president and who does not become. It is the terrorists that will decide who becomes your president and who doesn't become. The earlier you begin to understand that, the better for you. Today you wake up and you see Peter Obi going into alliance with El-Rufai, the man that went single-handedly to go and import terrorists from all parts of the world and tell them to come in, nothing that happened. Today, that is the man Peter Obi is entering into alliance with. And you are not worried. You are not worried. You think it's business as usual. No problem. No problem. The only duty I have is to continue to make this my noise every day. And I will continue to make this noise every day that I have the opportunity and Chukwu will come and give me life. I will come and make this noise. After making the noise, I will go to sleep. That is the only thing I owe you. To continue to make this noise. That is the only thing I owe you. I will continue to make this noise. I will continue to make this noise until that time comes. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must rise up now. You must rise up in all the society, in all the villages. In the morning I showed it, you saw it. The number of villages that have been taken over by Fulanis in Biafra land. And you are not worried, you are not concerned. The same people that preach domination, they say the Igbos want to dominate you. The Igbo, but you cannot point a place in that country where you will say that Igbos have captured. You cannot point a place where you will say that Igbos have taken over by force. Not a single place. Not because they don't have the power, not because they don't have the money, not because they don't have the influence, but it is not part of us. Right from origin, the Igbo be conquer anybody. It is not because we don't have conquer. We never go to war to take over anybody. No. If the Igbo Biafrans are people who are capturing, there are a lot of to capture. There is to determine to capture. Right from origin, we cannot capture. But we don't do that. What we do is trade. We go to a place, we trade. Normally, if we want to reside that place, we negotiate for the land, we build there, we establish there, we develop it and make it look habitable. That is what we do everywhere we go. But yet, they call us domineering. They translate our hard work to domineering. Instead of applauding our hard work, instead of applauding and encouraging our hard work, they call it domineering. They fight it. They push propaganda and blackmail against it. They push all manner of lies against it. And they think that it will be well with them. It will never be well with them. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must not go to sleep. Every one of us must rise up from our various corners. Continue to speak. Continue to shout. Continue to make that noise. If you see something, say something. We must not allow the Janjaweeds to take our land. They are fighting so hard. They are trying everything they can to take over our land, but we must not allow them. We have fought a bitter war, and they have dealt us a very heavy blow. No longer continue to permit that. We can no longer continue to be afraid in our own land. We can no longer continue to be slaves in our own land. Time has come that we must have to rise up to responsibility. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must know that it is no longer business as usual. It is not. It is not as usual. The people we are up against, they don't care about you. They don't care about your feeling. They don't care about what you think or how you think. All they want is to take over the land by fire, by force. And they are ready to do it. It doesn't matter how many years it takes them. It doesn't matter the number of years it takes them. They are ready to take over that land. So the earlier you begin to wake up today and do what you have to do, the better for you and I. The earlier we begin to take responsibility, the better for you and I. Nobody is going to fight for you. The enemies we are up against, they are everywhere. The global conspiracy is huge. The global conspiracy is huge, and they are not ready to stop. They are not ready to stop. If you think they're going to stop, they are not ready to stop. They are ready to do everything humanly possible to see that they use this program. And I would like to Minister PMSimonEkpaNjoku before we end the program. I would like us to this program, take our memories back for you to know that we have a battle that we must win. We have a battle that we must fight. It is not a joke. If you think it's a joke, think again. I want us to listen to this message of our Prime Minister PMSimonEkpaNjoku before.
All of us. In 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe. Both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and the criminals will be called for it? The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development in the case of India and Pakistan. Norway, Switzerland. Each of this separation has led to the upsurge of economic development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whatever we say, we are fed up of Nigeria. Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity. Nigeria, where you you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality, and so we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separation of beginnings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and go their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on and on and on.
You have heard it. When we call for separation, they term it a different thing, as if it is something that is not done. This is something that other people have done and it worked for them. Many countries have splitted and it worked for them. We are not the very first people. Many other countries have tried this and it worked out for them. Why is it that when we talk about separation from the zoo for the benefit of everybody, the world will not support it? Everybody will come against us. Why? Why is it that when we call for separation, so that every region will grow at their own speed in their own space, they begin to fight us? Why? Ask yourself why. No matter what they do, no matter what they think, we will continue the pursuit of self-determination, because that is the only solution for us to be free, for us to have a sane society where we can be able to live as human beings. That is the only solution. And we must pursue that solution to the conclusion. No matter the attack, no matter the propaganda, we will never, ever give up. We will continue to speak and speak on top of our voices, and we will continue to make differences and tell the world the way it is. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. People have passed this through road and it worked for them. People have done these things that work for them. Why is our own case different? It's not as if we are talking about something that is impossible. This integration of the zoo is the only solution. They know it. We know it. Everybody knows it. Because it is something that has been done. It worked. It was done in Russia, the former USSR. The former USSR was split into pieces. It is from that same USSR that we have this Finland today that is misbehaving. And some other countries, and they are doing very well on their own. You go to Asia, it happened in so many places in Asia. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, they are all growing in their own space at their own speed. Malaysia, Singapore, competing on the highest level, but yet they are peaceful. Something like Malaysia and Singapore, their citizens intermarry each other. Their citizens, some people are living in Malaysia and they are working in Singapore. Some people go to work in Singapore from Malaysia. Some go to work to Malaysia from Singapore. And it's working perfectly well. Nobody's complaining. It's left for you. If you want to work in Singapore, you work in Singapore. You want to work in Malaysia, work in Malaysia. Something that people have practiced in other parts of the world, it works. Why is it a crime to practice the same thing that we know will stop the deadly interest that is killing people? Why? Why? Why is it that when we want to implement the same thing that we have seen a replica that worked, nobody wants to support it? Everybody going against it. Have you asked yourself why? My fellow Biafrans, don't give up. We must not give up. We must continue to speak and encourage each other. We must continue to support each other, because I believe at the end of the day, we will definitely make it. We will definitely make it. We can't wait for anybody. Just as my brother says here, of course, we can't wait for anybody. Waiting for anybody is a suicide mission. If you decide for wait for anybody to do anything for you, it is a suicide mission because they will never do anything. They will not. Israel is defending its God-given land against any threat. And today, they are a great nation, of course. Israel don't wait for United Nations to self-defense. Biafra should know self-defense is not dependent on UN or ZOO. Exactly. Self-defense is a natural law. It is a natural law that every human being has to activate without being told. That is why when Chukwu created living things, every single living thing, including plants, Chukwu gave them a defensive mechanism. Every living thing that Chukwu created, he placed a defensive mechanism in them, including plants. There are some plants that you dare not touch them anyhow. If you touch them anyhow, you regret your life. Animals, you don't just go to animal and take him and kill him anyhow. They will fight back. Even chicken, they will fight back. Anything, no matter how little they are, they will fight back. And every one of them have a defensive mechanism that when they sense danger, they will use that defensive mechanism. Everything created by Chukwu Okike is a living thing. Every living thing have a defensive mechanism to survive. Chukwu Okike had a reason for doing that. So self-defense is a natural law. You don't wait for anybody to activate it, to teach you what to do. That is why I applaud those regions today that are coming out. And when you come, you state your reason for coming out. It is not you to come and form a security outfit to fight against Biafran people. That is the greatest mistake you make. Form a security outfit to go against the enemies. You know who they are. The Fulani terrorists wielding weapons in your forest. Go after them. Go after them. And when we say it, it is not instigation. People that are in authority in Nigeria have said the same thing. We are only reminding our people to do what they are supposed to do. And I pray that we will stop waiting for anybody to come to our aid and do what we are supposed to do. I appreciate everyone that has spent their time to listen to us in this very short broadcast. I appreciate you and I thank you so much for being part of the broadcast this evening. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect everyone that have given us their attention this evening. I hope to see you again tomorrow morning by the grace of Chukwu Okike. Thank you so much for listening. See you and stay blessed.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my uche day Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Pekin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. This self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little other they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she knows I be this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell that ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joints with a trembling, oh. Hey, if we no join now, our children go so.
This is my wicked word. This is my Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Wherever they go, opposite Udi, but the right hand the side, along Gusukudu Road, I see people run, I see people run, then I ask the driver waiting they happen, driver waiting they happen, driver tell the Palibai, see no day for talk. See no day for that. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting.